Hey everyone, in this video, I'm going to walk you through how to use Google Search Console for your website. This is really important because it gives you a lot of insight. You could see all the work you have done to improve your website, get more traffic, and you're able to see it's actually working and you're able to use that data to improve. I'm going to walk you through. I'm going to get right into it, okay? Let me share my screen. Okay. So first, I'm fully aware that not everybody has Google Search Console. So I don't remember how I set it up. So if you just search for, I think I searched for a long time ago, how to connect or how to get, yes, for your website. Okay, so if you just search for how to get Google Search Console for your website, it'll walk you through it, okay? It's probably really simple. Go to that first website, follow the instructions, boom. Obviously, once you get it, then it starts tracking, okay? I don't believe it tracks anything prior to you setting it up. That's number one. Number two, you could also get some insight from Google Analytics, but Google Analytics mixes with other traffic sources, and I'm interested in all the organic things I've done to help improve my website through SEO. So it'll break it down more only through search, not other traffic I drove, as well as it'll show you the keyword phrases you're getting found for. Google Analytics is kind of sketchy on that. So anywho, so let me walk you through several things you could do, okay? So first, I have a couple websites. One is the Handmade Mastermind, and one is my, obviously, e-commerce. So we're looking at the e-commerce right now. And you have the overview page. Okay, and as you could see, I was trending, double-digit clicks, 10, 20, 15, 13, stuff like that. You could tell when I started working on it and trying to improve, because in this chart, the overall performance, you will see, why is it not showing anymore? Hello? When I was hovering over, it would show the amount of clicks. Okay, there it is. You can see it starts to improve. It's at 50 over here. Okay, so 35, 50, and by the way, it's very normal to see up and downs. Okay, you can see over here, we're at 212, so quite an increase. So this is the first thing you're going to see, and you could easily tell by visually looking at the chart, okay, that it's going up, because there will be some days there'll be ups and downs. So don't look at it individual days, look at it over a span of time. It's really exciting to see. Okay, now when I go into performance, let me show you a few things you should know. Okay, I'm not going to do this in any particular order. I'm just going to go over it with you. So total clicks is obviously total clicks to your web page or website, anything on that, anything on your web page, whether it's the main page, the home page, or any other additional pages. And so obviously we're looking for improvement, okay? Total impressions, this already set to the last 3 months. You could change this. Total impressions, again, we're looking for improvement. Average click-through rate, meaning if somebody sees you in search, okay, out of 100 people that visually see you, whether they're just passing you, right, because people are scrolling, how many people clicked on you? So if you are at a 1% average click-through rate, then that means one person clicked on you out of every 100. Okay, just want to point that out. Naturally, in e-commerce, it won't be as high compared to blog post. Okay, blog post will have an average click-through rate that is higher. And then average position, where are you in search? So obviously everybody's goal is to be page 1, position 1, right? It's not going to always happen, not for every keyword you're going after. So what you're looking for is improvement. Okay, now that we got that out of the way, if you, depending on where you sell, if you're on Shopify and you have collection pages, you could see some data on collection pages. So if you go to, this is like a filter, this little new button. I'm going to filter by page, and I'm going to filter, I want to see only the pages. Sorry, my leg is itchy. I'm going to see only the pages that include the word collections. So this is a way to filter. If you're on WordPress, I don't really know what you could do, just to be honest. Okay. So now I'm only looking at collections. So if you see, my average position went down a bit. right? That means all the other pages average out with my entire website to be in a higher position of search, okay? In collections, my average click-through rate went down. So the other pages that I did not put in this filter obviously have a higher click-through rate, et cetera, and so forth, okay? Again, we're still in the last 3 months. So, and you could see, I think in the other video, I talked to you about me adding collection pages and getting found more in search. If you don't know what I'm talking about, make sure you watch my previous video. It's like probably a few videos back. And so if you look here, my impressions are anywhere in the 3,000s, 4,000s, 3,000s, 2,000s. And then here, you're looking at 7,000, 5,000, 4,000, 5,000. You know, this one's 5,000 impressions, okay? So that's really important because you want to improve getting found more in search impressions, okay? And so that's really exciting. So you could see the progression of if you're adding collection pages, is it making a difference? And by the way, I mentioned before that I didn't really add a lot. I did add a lot. I didn't add the amount I should because I was goaling myself to do several a day, but I get busy. I want to get back on it. I'm going to probably assign it to a team member of mine to add several each day so we could just keep nipping away at it. You could do it in bulk, it's up to you. But if you find yourself too busy, a great hack is just to do several in the morning, okay? So that's one thing you could look at. Another thing you could look at is, I just click on this and you could do another page containing, is blogs. So if you're doing blogs, which I will be doing a video on that soon, okay? I'm only gonna show the pages that have the word blogs in it. Look at that chart. I told you before in my intro video where I talk about my whole, you know, approach to growing my website traffic is blogs by far has been increasing like crazy. And I didn't actually put that much, okay? And you can see my average click-through rate is 5.2. You can see when I start to really pick up and like, boom, like things are just ranking. In fact, let's look at this together. I usually try to check daily because I'm trying to see it daily. Oh wait, why doesn't it show? Oh wait, I have to refresh my page. It should be showing me yesterday's data because today's the 27th. Okay, there it is, 26. There it is. Okay, so now I can see the yesterday's blogs. Yesterday's blogs, I got an average of 185 clicks, 2.81 thousand impressions. This is the average click-through rate is really high, which is great. Another thing you want to know, again, I'm just walking you through here. You can see all the queries that you were being found for. It's automatically showing you from highest to lowest in clicks. You could click on impressions and see highest to lowest, okay? I could look at pages. I always tend to look at pages to see if my recent pages ranked better. And some of them do take a while to rank. When I say a while, it could mean several weeks to actually, well, first of all, I usually automatically get impressions. Like the next day after it ranks, I see impressions, 2, 3, 4, 5 impressions. But then it takes several weeks to really get enough impressions for me to get clicks, which is really exciting. And then there's some that are just struggling to like hold on to dear life, that just are a little harder, okay? So anyway, I'm hoping those will rank over time. But you could see the fruits of your labor and see how they're doing. Another thing you could use this for if you want to improve a blog article or if you want to improve a collections page or whatever, is click-through rate, which is really, really important. Hear me out. So I haven't done this yet. I'll do it together with you, but I want to show you what data you're going to look at if you do want to do it for yourself prior, is you sort by impressions, okay? Highest to lowest. And doing only one day is actually not really smart to do. I think you should do at least 30 days. I did 2 months almost here, which gives you more data to see how the click-through rate is. So I'm going to sort by impressions. Hold on, let me make sure I did it right. Okay. And if you click on here, average click-through rate, okay, and why not? Let's put average position as well. I'm going to show you a couple of things. You're looking for things that have high impressions and low click-through rate. What does that mean? People saw you in search and decided not to click. You could do this for blog posts. You could do this for collection pages. You could do this for product pages. You could do it for any page on your website, literally any page. Okay, So let's do this together so I could walk you through it so you understand exactly what you're looking for. So average click-through rate of 7.4, fantastic. I'm gonna leave that alone. 8.2, fantastic. 3.2, okay, it can be a little bit better. But look at this one, okay? This one is 1.1. By the way, by all means, it's not very low at all, but could definitely be improved, okay, compared to other blog posts. However, big time, this one needs to be improved. This one is, let's take a look at it. I'm going to click on it. So now it filters to just show me the data for that page. This is really important because I want to work on it. Okay, if you want to work on it, oh, look what happened here. Do you see? It got so interesting. It got indexed, right? And it was doing something. Then it decided not to show at all for 10 days or so. And it happens sometimes, by the way. I don't know why. And then it went back up, right? So what you want to say to yourself is, why are people seeing this and they're not clicking as much? So a few things it could be for. One, maybe they're not finding your page in search for relevant keyword phrases, and maybe your title or meta description sucks. Okay, let's look at both. And you would go to queries and say the highest amount of impressions, again, it's usually sorted by that way, but you can click on it to sort it, is wedding thank you card wording. So my page, by the way, is, let's take a look at it. You could click on it and it would open. It's called 69 Not Overly Done Thank You Card Wedding Wording Ideas to Express Gratitude. That's kind of wordy, and I feel like I didn't make a good title in this one. This is one of my original ones I did just to be transparent. I feel like this could be a much better article title. I think I did it like this because in search, my competitors had very standard things and I want to stand out more. So I think I can improve this title easily. Okay. And then, and so I pretty much in this blog article want to show you wedding card wording ideas, like what you could write. Again, I don't like the way the title is expressed and written. It should really be toward the front. I feel people would read it better and click through more. And I see the highest impression one that can make a big impact on my click-through rate is wedding thank you card wording. And my keyword phrase I was targeting was thank you wedding card wording. So clearly it's being found for it, but nobody's clicking through because I feel like my title is not right. It's just not right. So that needs to be improved. And then what to say in a wedding card. I probably could put that in the title as well. So I think easily the queries that it's being found for are relevant, but my title sucks and I have to look at my meta description. So that's how you use that. Okay. Another thing you could do, by the way, let's hit backspace. It goes back to all blog posts. Hold on a second. Okay. Another thing you could do is improve position. So let's do this. We can do it for blog posts, but let's do it for collection pages. I did this once or twice already, and I've seen good results. So again, click on this and click on this so you're able to see the data down here. And so what you want to do is sort by, well, I'm not sure what's more relevant, but whatever, okay, let's see. I'm going to sort by the things that are in position 1. I'm not sure if that's the smartest way to do it. Oh, no, I'm going to go to impressions first. And so what I'm looking for is things that are very, very close to being in the top of search. By the way, that means page 1, but maybe in the lower end. So maybe position 9 or position 10, position 7. I could probably optimize it to boost it up. Okay. So 11.1, this is on page 2, but I probably could do something to optimize it. Okay. Let's look for another example. This one, big time. Okay. It's right in the cusp of page 1 and 2. Click-through rate is good. So I want to boost it up, okay? Because people are clicking through to it. What's the point of boosting something that nobody clicks through to, okay? So this one, you might say, Dalia, how do you boost it? So if you have to make Google believe it is more relevant. Sorry, I got interrupted by my husband and I'm not sure where I left off, but let's go back. And so here we are, it's at position 10. We have to pretty much prove to Google that this page is more relevant. So I go to the queries it's being found for. And I go to the highest, well, let's go to the highest clicked items. I can improve probably the relevancy for this page for couple stationery. I can improve it again for couple stationery. I can improve it for personalized stationery for couples. I can improve it for personalized couple stationery. You see that? Because they're the ones with the highest impressions and highest clicks, and they're the ones that are going to move the needle for the position. So I would literally go, and I could do this another video, but you would go ahead and optimize this page for those. And then I like to write down when I optimize the page and for what. And then over time, I could then see the position of this page. I'm hoping that I would check today on the 27th, and hoping over time I will see that the position starts to slowly increase. It's not sometimes, you know, immediate. You have to know that this is Google, okay? It takes a while, but that is the idea, okay? So let's see what else I could show you. Oh, let's look at queries. Okay, if you're trying to improve for a certain keyword phrase, you go to queries and you want to get a query, an exact query, and let's do personalized note cards for me. Okay, I'm gonna hit enter. And this is what, for 2 months? Yeah. So, oh, let me go to pages. Okay. So first and foremost, my page named personalized note cards is the one that's being found the most. And so what I noticed is, so understanding where you are is it's really important, because one, you want to improve your average position, meaning I want to get found on the top of search for this phrase. And so while that's not going to be immediate, I want to slowly improve. If you're trying to do that, if you're trying to optimize pages or a page for a certain keyword phrase, similar to what we talked about, you know, the personalized couple stationery thing. I'm trying to improve that page. So I would probably look at just that page. But if I'm trying to improve my overall website for this phrase, this is what I would do. I would isolate the phrase in the filters, and then I would say, let's see, it's at average 18.2. And by the way, see this orange color? That's where it is on this graph. So in August, I used to be 21, 20, 19, 17, 18, 19, 16, 17, 16, 18. So it's really sitting at the same spot. You're never going to find your position going straight. It's always going to be moving. Okay, so that's normal. So right now it's steady. Okay. And I want to improve it. And right now, the biggest page it's being found for, wait, did I say that? Did that make that sense? That makes sense. The page it's being found the most for is my personalized note card page. So ideally, I would have to improve this page and optimize it more. And I'll be honest, if you go to the page, actually, hold on. Before we do that, let me go over the last 12 months, because I did optimize it. I'm wondering if that did, oh, this is hard to read. Position, no, it's pretty much stayed steady. I don't know if you could quickly see. It's 15, 18, 17, 15, 18, 17. It's the same thing. And so it has not improved my position. I have improved pages for sure, right? Optimize this one and another one. Did I optimize it? Let me double check. So if I go to this page, I tried some, so by the way, this is a collections page. It has a whole bunch of products on it. And down below, I tried to optimize that by putting text and things like that. Actually, I know, I think I know what to do to make it better. But I think if that doesn't work, and it may not, it may take a while, I think the reality is I need to increase the domain authority of my website by putting more blog posts and more things on my website that show them that I am, you know, an authority in stationery. It might help improve this page. So that's a more long-term strategy, unfortunately, but that's the reality, okay? So let me go back. So yes, you can look at individual pages. If I want to stay on this page but remove the query, I can remove it. And I can see in general, I used to be position 39. I used to be positioned in the 30s, 29, 30s. 29. No, it's steady. It's steady. Okay. There were some good times, but then it was steady. Okay. But my impressions is going up. So my overall website position has, oh, sorry, this page. Oh, let me remove that actually. Let me do my whole website. So again, using filters, depending on what you're looking for, is actually really important. So my average position in total for the last 12 months is 31. But if you go and hover over 31, 35, 30, oh, that's actually not bad. It's improved, but it's probably because of my blog post. Yeah, my average position, but if you look close, that's average for the 12 months. If you look closer, I'm now in the middle 20s. That's actually really good. I've improved it. Again, it's overall, which include blog posts. If I want to see something with only my e-commerce, I would go to page, hear me out, URLs not containing blogs. So it will show me everything but blogs. And actually, good news, my average position has lowered, which is good. And so if you look in the past, hello, why does it do that? Okay, in the 30s, 30, 34, 32, 32, okay, yeah. And then now, yeah, it's still good. So even without the blogs, it's actually still good. I'm going to tell you why, because all these new collection pages I've added help improve the rank of my overall website. Okay, so I could also decide to only put product pages and see how, I'm not sure if those improve because I barely touched the surface on improving those pages. Average position is 21 in the beginning of the year. It's 19, 20, 20, okay, 17. Yeah, it's in it goes back and forth. And then now, yay, has improved. Yeah. That's good news. You're looking for progress, guys. You're looking for progress because here's the thing. When you're looking around here, it's jumping, it's jumping, it's jumping. More often than not, I'm in the 20s and sometimes I have a 30 or two, but mid to low 20s. Hello. Okay. And then here you can see 14, 16, 17, blah, blah. That's really exciting considering I haven't really worked on optimizing. So the average position of all my product pages have gone up. Okay, however, one more thing I want to show you, and then we're gonna end this video. Okay, and we could do more thorough videos later. Don't sleep on this tool right here. It's called compare. Okay. I want to compare the last 3 months to the previous 3 months. So let's say the last 3 months are July, August, September. And I'm comparing it to I don't know, April, May, June, or whatever, okay, the previous 3 months, okay? So I'm gonna hit apply. And yes, you technically should compare apples to apples the previous year, but let's just look at this for now, because it's a different time frame. Like I'm technically busier in the previous 3 months, so maybe I should improve it. Yeah, you can see that, like previous 3 months, I was busier. It's just a natural busier time for me. So let's actually do a fair comparison, shall we? Okay, so I am going to do, oh, there it is. It's already set for me. Oh, no, I have to improve this. I have to do this 2022. Okay. September 20, I think it was 25th. Yeah. And then I do this, what was it? June 26th of 2022. Hello. Ah, yes. Ow. June 26th. All right, now we'll see. Oh, this is only for product pages I put, and I could remove the filter if I want. Wow. Okay. For a few things you should know. One, look at the comparison. The top one I put in, it was for this recent 3 months, past 3 months. The bottom is last year, the same 3 months. I've improved in clicks. I've really improved in total impressions. Look at my average position, guys. So really, I love using Google Search Console for a few things. One is giving myself a pat on the back to see results, but also, that's really exciting, but also to look at the data and utilize it to improve. Okay, so don't just be patting yourself on the back, use it to improve. My average click-through rate went down. This is intriguing. Okay, so we can identify using this to see what has went down. Let me explain. So here's a click-through rate. Do you see that? And the difference. So the difference, if you sort by highest, sorry. Oh, no. Yeah, the negative, I think, is the most important one. Hold on a second. Yes. Well, that's not really accurate because the impressions may have went down. It's a little hard to explain, but technically speaking, the difference is from this, this last 3 months to the previous year, 3 months. And my click-through rate last year was high, and now these are getting very little or nothing. But it depends on the impressions. So it's not like it had the same amount of impressions. Like last year, oh, the impressions improved here. Yeah, so I'm not sure how I could articulate this the best way. So there might be a reason for it. I don't like that it's a little harder to read. I wonder if I could just do it by impressions first. Wow. Well, there you go. I figured it out. Guys, I figured it out easily. Last year, and I know because I tried to optimize this page. And I've optimized it, and now it's getting me more impressions, but nobody's clicking through, which I still have yet to be a mystery. Last year, this page got impressions of 183. This year, same 3 months, 26,000. It's one of my products. Okay, again, I'm filtering through product pages. And of course, last year, I barely had any impressions on it, so nobody clicked through. This year, with the amount of impressions, it only had a 0.1% click through. You might say, Dahlia, how would that really affect your overall? Well, because of the amount of impressions is so large, it's a ratio thing. Does that make sense? It's a ratio thing. Same for this one. This item last year had 939, and this year had 4,500. And so the low click-through rate is what's really driving it. So I actually, fun fact, I actually try to improve the title of this product here. And by the way, I did not improve the title. Hello? Why is it not clicking? I did not improve the title of the product here. I improved the Google view of the title. Okay, so if I could show you, and if you can see, I actually put a video of the product. Like I tried to optimize it, and I optimized it to hell, which is a good thing, to heaven actually. And now I'm getting impressions more, and I'll show you in a second. Actually, I don't put to end this video, but it's really important. Let's search for this item. Okay, my average position is 7.4. It has improved from 11 to 7, so I did improve it. I know that. And you could see negative 0.3 is actually good. It is decreasing in average position, meaning it's getting higher and higher to the top of search. So let me show you my preview. Where am I? Hold on a second. And of course, it fluctuates, so hold on. I'm trying. Okay, more results. Hold on. This is really important, guys, so pay attention. This is not it. This is my general collections page of, where is it? Hold on. Again, items fluctuate, so I'm glad you're seeing this. Hello, I'm trying to make a video. It's my page. I just want to show you the title of it. Jeez. So I try to improve it, and it's still, I don't think, improving the click-through rate. I'm gonna scream. It's showing my other ones. Okay, this is annoying. So I can't find it right now, but if I clicked on that page, look at all the things you could do, okay? You could see same time last year, it was 8.5, and this year is 7.8. It's improved. But let me show you. If I hover over, it's the orange one. Last year on a certain day it was 26, and this year it's 7.5. There's been some improvement. It's kind of hard to see, but anyway, let me go back. But that's probably why, because something is getting outrageous number of impressions and I can't improve the click-through rate. I've tried. Even though, again, if you click on the item, you can look at the queries. This is really important. I already did. It's all relevant stuff. If I do number of impressions this year, these are all, but the highest to lowest, these are all very relevant. Actually, the message one is not really relevant, but it does get clicks, so, you know. Anyway, so I just want to show you that. I'm sure I have more things to show you, but I just want to wrap up this video. I don't want to make it too long. Just to kind of give you some insight on how I use Google Search Console to help me see how I'm doing and to really help me optimize product pages, collection pages, blog posts, but the ones that deserve to be optimized. You can't just sit there and optimize everything, work on everything. You should be working on the ones that will give you the most bang for your buck, meaning things that get a lot of impressions, but not getting click-through rates. Things that are right close to the top of search, but that could be improved a little bit more, et cetera, and so forth. And maybe if you're interested, comment below. I could record videos on me doing each one of those process, right? We identify together a page that needs to be optimized or pushed to the top of search, etc. I'll just take you on my journey with me if you're interested. Okay, I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, like it, comment below, subscribe if you haven't. I would appreciate it. Okay, thank you. Bye.